single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Yay! So this is going to be the secrets. What do we not see? What do we not hear about your divine masculine? What is really going on in their mind and in their heart? What do they really want? And what are they overcoming right now? What's being focused on for them right now? I hope you guys don't mind. I've already shuffled and laid it out to save for some time on upload. I can't have a really long video, okay? Anyways, I'm going to start with the fact that the masculine energy has two kings. King of Wands and King of Pentacles. So right off the bat, they are looking for power, control. What are they trying to get control over? Money, coins, prosperity, financial security, their home, their body, their health. This is a big factor for them right now. This is a foundational situation that has been affected in the recent past, that has been very unstable at best. They feel out of control. Something's going on with their house. Something's going on with their home. It's not stable. They feel like they need to move. Maybe they're not getting along with who they're living with. Maybe they live with their mother. Maybe they live with friends. Maybe they're getting financial assistance wherever they live. Maybe they need financial assistance. Maybe they need a new job because they're unable to pay for their expenses on their own. There's some kind of focus and trouble here, and they are taking it step by step. They're remaining focused, and it's one thing at a time, okay? That's what their focus is right now, to gain stability and foundation for the rest of this. Now, when I shuffled, I asked only how they feel, think, and are interacting in regards to the divine feminine energy. Not the karmic, not a parent or a mother, not kids, not a girlfriend, boyfriend, not family. This card pulling is only about the masculine energy in regards to his divine feminine soulmate. This is what I'm getting out of it, okay? I have here in the middle, this is their focus. This is something that blew up in their face and they're trying to get resolved. Deception, the Tower, the Queen of Cups, and children. So right off the bat, they're overly emotional about this Tower. Something came down in their life. It shocked them. It shook their world apart. There was either a child unexpectedly coming, or a secret about children that unexpectedly got put out into the world of their life. Basically, secrets came out, deceptions, false masks. People had a certain opinion about the masculine. They thought a certain way about him or her. They perceived them a certain way. But now the Tower came down, boom, nobody sees them the same. They're dealing with an image issue. There's a self-image, and spoiler alert, it's love yourself first, but I'll get to that in a minute. They have been serving a lie. They've been serving falsehood. They've been serving a false family for a while. And either this Tower already hit your masculine, or it's going to very soon, within the next 8 weeks. It's going to hit. So it either already hit, it's in the past, or it's going to hit soon for some of you. I also feel if there was some irresponsibility with taking care of children financially, or, responsibly in their life, they're definitely going to take precedence now. They're dealing with it. They are very emotional about it. When you get the Queen of Cups, she's overly emotional. She's extremely emotional. The cups are about emotions and feelings and love. So there is a big love here in the center of deception and children. They have strong feelings in connection with possibly a water sign, okay? There's a lot of earth and water in this reading. That's all I see. So there's a strong affection and feelings towards the mother of the children or their divine feminine, okay? And this has caused a blow up. And I feel like they tried to avoid the feelings they had for a water sign. There was a lot of deception here. Okay, they were wearing that mask. And they keep secrets. They don't share their emotions. They don't talk about it, but they're there. Obviously, with the Queen of Cups, their love and their emotions, their Ace of Cups is with the divine feminine. Especially if you guys have children. Especially if you share kids. They're going to be home with you. There is going to be a reconciliation. But there is deception in regards to children or how they reacted with children. The Tower's taking care of that. But it's kind of just a shocking event that took place in their life. And they're trying to get their bearings. They're trying to get their gain on the situation. Remember, everybody's looking at them different now. Everybody sees them as some kind of way. They don't like it. And they're trying to handle it. And it makes them cry. I'm going to be honest. They cry. They cry about their mask. They know they're not being real. With you, with other people, or their children, they're unhappy with all of this. But the mask is, I'm all right. I'm good. Everything's good. That's the mask. Deep down, they're really emotional. They're taken down by the energy and the force of the universe correcting the mask, which makes sense because Jupiter is in Scorpio. We have 2 towers. That's Scorpio. And their enlightenment. It's all about a teaching moment. It's being enlightened. They are growing and learning from this being exposed, basically. They've been exposed. A sudden revelation of the inadequacy of their thoughts, their attitudes, their assumptions. Okay, this has been exposed now. It's a blowing up of it, a sudden revelation. Old thoughts are gone. It's also creative inspiration. The realization of a new way on how to solve a problem. So they have new ideas on how to fix this reconciliation with their divine feminine. They are getting creative and they have new ideas on how to juggle children, family, everything. Okay, but they are deceptive to the feminine. They're not going to tell the feminine, I really feel this way. I really think this way. They're perceiving that they don't want a part of this and they're trying to distance themselves from you. That's a deception. That's the mask. Truly, and I'm going to get here, they have 2 of Cups for you. This is their desire. 2 of Cups, trust, playfulness, and another Tower. It's not often I get 2 towers in one reading. This is what's crossing the soulmates, the 2 of Cups. The Tower is crossing them. It's this same Tower. It's those old thoughts, the sudden revelation of new ideas and attitudes and assumptions they used to have about you, grudges they held against you. They finally realize that there's a way to make this work. There's a way to make this relationship happen. They are learning to trust you. There was some mistrust, and you're learning to trust them. Because trust is a big problem in this relationship. And I don't blame anybody, because there's so much deception here. Of course, trust is a factor. That's what's being taken down with the Tower. You're going to be able to trust them again in the near future. Within 8 weeks, you guys are going to have some trust. You're going to be rebuilding trust. I want you to be focused on being playful, trying to stir up those romantic feelings again, because you guys have a lot of romance and a lot of passion together. There's a beautiful romance that is waiting to come out, and it was how it was in the beginning. The Tower is going to bring that back. They're going to bring back this partnership that was destined in the stars, destined to be on this earth. They're going to bring it back to where it should be. Okay, so that's a really big focus for you. Sorry I keep replaying the song. I just don't want commercials. So you guys are going to have what you used to have. But it's not far off. It's in the process of being rebuilt. Whenever you take down a foundation with the Tower, obviously you need to rebuild. Okay, you have to rebuild this foundation. And that's what the masculine's doing, taking step by step. The first step that they're taking in building this foundation, building up your trust and your relationship and fixing what they damaged, is finances. They feel like if their career's sound, their finances are sound, they can handle anything. But they can't handle you, okay, or them if you're cross-watching, whatever. They can't handle their love of their divine feminine unless this is settled, because they feel like this needs to be number one. As long as my career and money in the bank are okay, I can handle the divine feminine and the children, or our future, or our romance, or the way we talk to each other and see each other. They can handle it, okay, but this needs recovery. Obviously, trust needs recovery. The family aspect here needs recovery, but this is where they're starting from. So you're not going to hear that they still have feelings for you. You're not going to hear that they're sorry about this aspect with the children. They want to fix it. But they are getting new ideas, because they used to blame you, and they used to blame the children. And masculine, you used to be pretty upset about the situation. And if you don't have children, you are being very childish. And I can say, and on top of that, you are being very childish. You're being very naive and childish and irresponsible when it came to your relationship with your divine feminine, because she was all you needed for a happier future. But you guys did have to get triggered and learn. But this deception that you did by leaving her, in the dust, out in the cold, walking away, saying you don't care when you really did, really affected the trust of this relationship with your soulmate here. And anyways, your lies and deceptions and deceit and childish behavior, that's what the towers are taking down for you. You're not going to be able to do this anymore. Okay? Over here, this is what you want with your divine feminine. You want the Two of Cups. You want reconciliation. We have Six of Wands and Six of Swords. You all know what that is. Leaving something bad and going to something good. The Six of Wands is leaving a war behind and being successful, coming back and reconciling with their true love. Six of Swords is leaving behind karmic situations, leaving behind bad communication, moving forward with better communication and a new beginning with your lover. So both of these, the number 6, talk about the lovers, the twin flames, the divine soulmates. There is going to be reconciliation. The key here is love yourself first. That's what I got here. So you guys really have to dive into self-love, self-care. And maybe that's part of the reason they didn't want to go with you. They felt you didn't love yourself enough. Maybe they felt they didn't love themselves enough. Whatever it is, loving yourself first is a very big factor in the reconciliation success. You have to master this. This is a mastery. This is something that needs to be done. I see 3 major masteries. Finances and career for both parties. Loving yourself first and not focusing on anyone else but yourself first. And then the other mastery here is children. If you have a family, being responsible for them, being responsible with them. Okay, so I see 3 major areas of focus, and it doesn't have anything to, I'm sorry for the commercial, it's so annoying. It doesn't have anything to do with relationships. Okay? Has nothing to do with him, has nothing to do with her, or him, her, however this resonates for you. Okay? It has everything to do with self. There's a focus here that needs to come down, the tower. Whatever focus the masculine had previously before this tower was bad. It needed to come down. The same with the feminine. Whatever focus you had previous needed to come down. And for some of you, it hasn't even come down yet. The tower hasn't hit. It's going to hit within 2 months. Your tower's going to hit. It either already did or it's going to. But your old ways of thinking, your patterns of thoughts, they need to be dealt with. Let me see what I can read here for you. This is Mars energy. It's the planet of rage. If you have Mars in the 7th house, it's really going to affect you. This does affect how you talk to each other, how you communicate with each other. You guys can get so entangled in your own cleverness that you start to topple over like the Tower of Babel. There's hope after this, but both of you are very clever. And there was a lot of arguing, and it's being destroyed now. I do see a reconciliation. But you must recapture the romance. That's another focus. Don't worry about the past and the deception. I know you guys are working on trust. The situation is calling you to have faith. But I see the way to get out of this mess starts with loving yourself. It makes you more romantically attractive to them. And recapturing the romance, making that a focus. Okay, there's no need to bicker about all the things that you can't change. Everything that already happened. Being busted, being caught, whatever it was, there's no need to dwell on that. You can't really go back and fix the past. So let's focus on the future. And if you want a good future, let's focus on playfulness. Okay, so when you guys do see each other, I want you to be more loving. I want you to do that. With the King of Wands energy, I really feel this is about being stronger, okay? It's about wanting to have the approach of control with your passions and creativity. This is something that reached its peak and it's ready to have results. So if they were struggling, masculine, if you were struggling financially or with your creativity, I see it ending very soon. Okay, your environment is going to be changing. Okay, but this is the beginning of a relationship together. Masculine, feminine. This is a beautiful friendship, a beautiful love affair. It's an equal relationship. People who are comfortable with each other. Okay, this is going to happen. You guys are going to have this beginning of a new relationship thanks to the towers. So it is happening for you. I'm really happy about that. The Queen of Cups indicates matters of emotional stability. She can be so entrenched in the emotions that this problem here with the children and the family takes on a life of its own, and it had to be dealt with. This got out of control. The secrets about children, or the secrets about who you really love, it's getting out of control. It either already did or it will, but it's being handled, and it's going to have to come out. She's pure emotion. Pure emotion. So I will say, masculine, you're very emotional about your children and who you present to be to the world. And now that it's being taken down, you're overly emotional. So I sense you're crying. I sense there's a sense of breaking down. Whenever you see the Tower too, you feel the sense of breaking down. It's too much to bear. It's too much to handle. And that's kind of what I see happening for you. I want to pull out an oracle for you. And I guess I'll use my unicorn oracles. Okay. There's going to be a good outcome for you guys. Reconciliation. I didn't talk about the Knight of Cups. This is slow and steady. You can count on the Knight of Coins to arrive. You can count on the resolution and recognition of this relationship. You can count on it. But the things you have to do first is loving yourself, recapturing the romance, establishing a financial security, and being honest, finally, with your family. Whether you have children or not, be honest with your family about who you love. Be honest about your feelings. Face yourself. Look in the mirror. Tell yourself who you really are, how you really feel. Stop trying to fight the emotions you have about, and I feel a lot of you, it's about children. You didn't want to deal with it, or you're struggling to deal with some kind of asset with children. Okay? Yeah, you have a child that maybe you just got back into their life, or you need to get into their life. You're really emotional about it nonetheless. Spirit, what is the outcome here for this Two of Cups? What is the outcome here for this Two of Cups situation? The Divine Masculine and his Feminine. Okay, we have cycles. So it's the breaking of cycles. That's why the Tower's here. Right now, the outcome for this situation is the breaking of cycles. I do feel we're about to hit the new moon, so everything has its right time. You're going to honor the cycle of the new moon, and it's time to get into the moon's magic. So I really feel like this is a good time to work on yourself and bury old things and welcome new things in your life. Can I have one more card here, please? One more card. Receive. There is a gift that you're going to have to be willing to receive. You're going to have to be willing to receive correction from the universe. You have to be willing to receive it, because if you receive correction and you honor your polarity, this is the Chariot. It's moving forward together. Both of you, masculine and feminine, you're going to move forward together. You're going to have a new beginning this year. I really feel with the Two Pentacles here, Pentacles represent years. This is the year. Within 12 months, there is going to be reconciliation. Yeah, and then a card fell out, partnership. Okay, so there is going to be a reconciliation of this relationship. The towers are helping you end your old cycles. This is the beginning of a new year. Masculine, you are going to be blessed with money, but you guys are going to have to let go of focusing on other people or things that don't need correction. Spirit is saying you need to focus on yourself to move forward together, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I really need you to do that. Focus on your own self, feminine. Don't overexert yourself in the focus of your masculine and his life. Focus on yourself. It makes you more romantically attractive. And after all, we are trying to recapture the romance. So when you do see them, don't bring up the past. Don't bring up those things. Just treat it like a new date, a brand new relationship, because there is partnership and Two of Cups coming. Within the next 2 months, there is going to be a rekindling of this particular relationship. You guys are going to be rekindled, and you have the opportunity to be together again and reconcile and get that recognition. The energy's here. The mindset is here. Everything's coming together, but it's up to you guys. You have the ball in your courts. You need to work at this. Thank the universe for the clearing up of any deceptions, and be ready to receive financial abundance. When you guys are becoming balanced with your partnership and your polarity, you're going to see an immense amount of abundance, financial blessings being bestowed on both of you. So you really need to get in touch with your feelings, masculine. Trust that the universe has brought down things that were negative and karmic for you. Okay, this could be an old job, an old marriage, relationships that were not meant for you. Maybe you were in a recent karmic relationship and it ended, and you don't know what happened. Trust the universe ended it, because you have to move forward with this person. This is your soulmate. They're not going to make you choose this person, but they are going to bring things down that are not on your right path. So you can choose to suffer alone and keep having these things being brought down and not be with this person, or you can choose to feel guided. You can choose to listen to the universe and excel with your enlightenment, so you can become one with this person, so you can be open, because this relationship is going to teach you a lot about who you really are, taking your masks down and revealing the most beautiful parts of yourselves. Okay? All right, so that's it, guys. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination, so just keep swimming, okay? You're going to be fine. I love you guys. And one last thing, I do have a special going for Matthew's birthday. Whatever money is donated, it's going to go to his birthday, so if you like, please donate. Also, I have a special going if you can order a 30-minute reading or more. You will receive a free mini reading, which is a $22 value. So it's almost a full hour's worth of reading for the price of a half hour. So it's a really good deal. Jump all over it. It's only going to be going on till November 6th because that's his birthday. Okay, guys, so that's it. I love you guys so much. Keep your heads up and stay strong. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.